Hey! Hope this isn't an overshare, but I left my headphones sitting on the desk and they were in the vent from the laptop that I chat on. They're really warm. I just put these warm earbuds in. Now my ears are really warm. Actually feels pretty cool. How was everyone doing? Hi Lonnie, you're back? You're back? What? We've got no rain, but a lot of thunder. Looks kind of stormy out, but it's not raining. Thank you, KG, thank you. We've got Arrogate poll. You just posted the link to, you can vote every hour. We've got 2 hours left in this stream. Going to Rannoch. I see a few people show up during the break. Sea Bear?
The Reapers have taken half the galaxy.
Sea Bear, I thought I saw ya. Hey there.
Lose your supply lines, you lose the war every time.
Sleeping Lion, what's happening? Anyone else who's been lurking out there or got here during the break, welcome.
Commander, we've got reports of trouble at a Turian fuel depot on Sion. I've updated the galaxy map.
Check in with Joker and Edie. Especially now that Tally's on board.
Damn, I could really use something to shoot right now.
Good to have Tally back, even if it's just for a bit. Although every time you call her Miss Voss Normandy, I kinda expect to see her walking around with a tiara and a sash. As for the rest of the Quarians, though, are we okay with them blowing up a ship with you on it?
Admiral Garrel made a difficult decision in the heat of battle. The destruction of the Dreadnought is a major victory.
Just wanted to see what it was.
Punching something. That's why you're command material. And you found Legion. He's still wearing that piece of your armor? Cause that wasn't creepy at all.
It wasn't creepy at all.
The Geth continue to block Quarian access to the mass relay. The Normandy stealth drive is allowing us to remain undetected.
Right. We can hit the Quarian homeworld or get out of system whenever you want. Just let us know.
One moment. I have been contacted by Legion.
Your new platform is inefficient. It has low-volume hydraulics and is top-heavy.
This is an infiltration unit, meant to move among organics without detection.
Without an
Where are you going?
artificial epidermis, its infiltration capabilities are ineffective.
Still, the organics do not perceive it as a threat. Nor will they until my day of reckoning.
Edie.
Did I vocalize that on the bridge?
You did. You have acquired the organic attribute of asking questions to which you already know the answers.
I see your humor heuristics still lack an expert system. Hello, Shepard.
Commander.
Oh, I am not stuck. Don't do that. Don't make me stuck.
Commander.
I don't want to be stuck. Ah, come on now. Made me stuck. That's not cool. Let's see if I can load the save while standing here, and if that doesn't work, I'll have to back up a minute. Oh, Shepard's stuck. Can't move. Lovely. Oh. Oh.
Edie, can you clean this up?
I will try.
This is the Koris. We've lost barriers.
Ron, the Kinesh is getting swarmed by Geth fighters.
Damn it. Shepard.
Repeating what we did before that happened.
Commander.
So how did you end up back with your fleet?
Don't sell yours.
Talk to you later, Tally.
Sure.
Not done.
Shepard.
Talk to you later, Tally.
Sure. Shepard. Commander.
Let's try that again.
When the wars, they hadn't...
Don't sell yourself short, Tally.
It's like a flashbang grenade. It there, and it's useless
I'm just
now that the Reapers have
a little
upgraded.
picky about going through the
They just
options we
want us
already
to
went
get out
through.
of this alive.
Not that we're listening to
help
them
your
again
people
because we already listened to
I'd
them.
like to. Believe
You've gone insane!
Talk to you later, Tally.
Yes.
Sure.
Yes. Thank you.
I know we need allies, but it's tough to only fight Geth when the Reapers have taken half the galaxy.
Without the fleet, we lose our supply lines. Lose your supply lines, you lose the war every time.
Some dialogue will only take place after other dialogue, so we do want to advance all the dialogue options that we had already.
Damn, I could really use something
again
to shoot right now.
So we can have others later.
One moment. I have been contacted by Legion.
Your new platform is inefficient. It has low volume
Yes, you missed it the
hydraulics
first
and is
time.
top-heavy.
This is an infiltration unit, meant to move among organics without detection.
Without an artificial epidermis, its
Kiwi
infiltration
Ninja!
capabilities
This is
are
not a
ineffective.
24-hour stream, no.
Still,
8.
the organics do not perceive it as a threat.
Almost
Nor will they until my day of reckoning.
Edie.
Did I
Edie.
vocalize that on the bridge?
You did. You have acquired the organic attribute of asking questions to which you already know the answers.
I see your humor heuristics still lack an expert system.
Good to have Tally back, even if it's just for a bit. Although every time you call her Miss Voss Normandy, I kinda expect to see her walking around with a tiara and a sash. As for the rest of the Quarians, though, are we okay with them blowing up a ship with you on it?
Admiral Geralt made a difficult decision in the heat of battle. The destruction of the Dreadnought is a major victory.
The fact that you got through that without punching something, that's why you're command material.
No, I did punch
And
something,
you found
Joker.
Legion. He's still wearing that piece of your armor? Cause that wasn't creepy at all.
Shepard, the Geth continue to block Quarian access to the mass relay. The Normandy's stealth drive is allowing us to remain undetected.
Right. We can hit the Quarian homeworld or get out of system whenever you want. Just let us know.
Because I'm not stuck. Yay! No, saved here too.
Hello,
You're
Shepard.
saying stand behind Joker and talk to Edie. More or less like that. Less chance of getting stuck. Oh, I've been stuck in quite a few places in Mass Effect. I'm on purpose. This info brought to you by long
We've got
experimentation
reports of trouble
and
at a Cheerian
cursing.
Fuel depot in Scion. I've updated the galaxy map.
Game night from Samantha Trainer. Commander, thanks for taking the time to speak with the civilian. I'd love to see how Commander Shepard kills time between missions. Why don't you give me a call if you'd like to grab drinks in your cabin? I promise a night of fun and games. Trainer. Allie would be okay with that. Have to keep it professional-ish. Miranda Lawson. Shepard, I have something important to tell you. I need to do this in person. Can you meet me in the commons? I'll send a nav point. No vids this time, I promise. Bryn Cole. Crucible update. Dear Commander Shepard. Imagine this in Ciri's voice. Thank you again for all you did to get our group out of that facility on Gelix. Admiral Hackett is an amazing man, and it's a privilege to work under him. The construction of the Crucible is presenting its challenges, but my team and I are determined to crack its mysteries. Although I never rely on luck, in this instance, I fear we may need a little. Stay safe, Commander. I hope our paths cross again. Citadel meetup from Jacob Taylor. Hey, Shepard. This Crucible project is intense. Bren and the others are on it around the clock. Pretty soon I'll have to make a run to the Citadel to pick up some equipment at the hospital. If you've got time, want to meet me there? Things were so crazy on Gelix. It'd be good to see you at a quieter place, you know? Hope to see you around, Jacob. And we already did. Don't think he's got anything more to say at the hospital. Does he? Talk about... I think we already talked to him about a kid. He's gonna be a dad. Malin Heplorn. Commander Shepard. I just heard the news that you cured the genophage and that some of the females from my experiments were involved. I can't tell you how good this makes me feel. There hasn't been an hour I've not thought about what happened on Tachanka and wondered if I did the right thing. This news validates all the pain my experiments caused. I hope one day to meet the females again and ask for their forgiveness. After you convinced Dr. Solis to spare me, I took his advice and opened a clinic on Omega. I thought it would help make amends for whatever suffering I caused. I had to leave when word got back to Clan Werlock, and they put a bounty on my head for failing to deliver a cure. Maybe now they'll leave me alone. I guess this is the second time you've saved my life, Commander. With sincere appreciation, Malin Heplorn. Samara, headed for the front lines. Shepard, finished my business on Lissus. I would offer to travel once again with you on the Normandy, but the code dictates I join the fight where it is most dire. While you do your essential work, I will do my best to help hold the front. Before I depart, I'll return to the Citadel for a short time to prepare. If it does not interfere with your duties, come find me there. Samara. And we did find her there already. Asari squad ready from Corrine LeMays. Commander Shepard, as of an hour ago, Asari High Command has assigned my squad to support you. We will ride with the 2nd Fleet until it's time to deploy. To allow me a personal note, I knew a few of the commandos who went down to that monastery. Nothing will bring them back, but hearing that the place went up in smoke is the only good news I've heard in weeks. Ready to serve, Captain Corrine LeMays. We want to go meet with Miranda real quick. Make sure to get that out of the way. Because of what happened last time, I think Rannoch will wait for a moment. Actors, we don't need to sidetrack that much, do we?
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
The Presidium.
I need a cab to the Presidium.
It'll be there momentarily.
Surprise attackers may have left trucks or explosives behind. Reporting any suspicious equipment to CSEC.
Oh, noob, you should not ever feel bad lurking.
I got
Talk about it, but I spent a whole
This
year
about your
lurking on
sister?
Twitch before I ever said a
Shepard,
word.
I need access to Alliance
Lurk
resources.
anytime.
I can't say any more. You'll just have to trust me.
What is it? Miranda,
I don't
what
like
is it?
secrets, Miranda. Just tell me what's going on.
I can't, Shepard. If that's a problem, I'll go.
Don't. Trust is a little hard to come by right now.
Of course.
But we can't blow her off either. We don't want people dropping off like flies from the party. We gotta help. Gotta help.
You'll have your access, Miranda, but I don't like the sound of this.
I know, and thank you. It means a lot.
That's not the only thing you wanted to talk about, is it?
No. I need to tell you something. Confess, really. It's been eating away at me.
Confess?
It's so weird because we actually
When
did
I
talk
headed the
about it.
Lazarus Project to
Told
rebuild
us.
you, I wanted to implant a control chip in you as a safeguard.
Already.
I think you mentioned this.
Yes.
I
we
did. There's more to it. The elusive man stopped me.
She basically said that too. She's confessing to something we already knew that she just acknowledged we already knew. The elusive man stopped her from putting a control chip in. At the beginning of Mass Effect 2, we asked her a number of things and she talked about it. That if it had been up to me, you would have had this control chip, but it wasn't up to me. And we said, well, it's a good thing it wasn't up to you.
Sounds like it would have saved him a lot of trouble.
I've never got this
Maybe.
confession. It's
He
never
didn't
made
want
sense
to
to
interfere
me.
with who you truly were. Something that just obeyed orders. He wanted Commander Shepard. Installing the chip might have ruined you.
I'm glad you didn't. Better to stay dead than be someone's plaything.
Exactly.
Why bring that up now?
I fought against my father and his need to run every aspect of my life. He wanted total control over me, right down to my bloody DNA. After I got out of there, I couldn't stand by and let it happen to my sister. I risked my life to get her away from all that. Yet I didn't give a second thought to destroying your free will when I had the power.
This is what's been bothering you?
Yes.
Miranda, I lost 2 years of my life. You gave me back the rest of it. You could have taken everything from me, made me a prisoner. But you didn't. I don't know how. But you brought me back.
Thanks. But with so much being uncertain, I just wanted you to know I always regretted wanting that ship.
Apology accepted. We can't change the past, and we have enough to deal with right now.
Yes, we do.
Some things you just don't have control over.
Guess my fancy genetics can't help me there.
No, they can't.
Okay. I hate to say it, but I should get moving. Thanks for understanding, Shepard.
Of course. And Miranda, this thing you have to do. Good luck.
Don't worry, Shepard. I always have a plan.
Ecliosaur, we don't have, but that Solarian up there, the one standing still. Alley in the courtyard. The Omni tool. Kinda neat. I think it is, yeah.
There has to be some way for us to get more medical supplies.
I told you already, we have nothing to spare.
We're willing to pay.
It's not about payment. Between the war on Palaven and the coup attempt here, supplies are short.
If my people don't get more antibiotics and Medigel, thousands of us will die.
Then maybe you picked a bad time to start a war with the Geth.
There has to be some way for us to get more medical supplies.
Tali saved the Citadel a couple of years ago. Watch your tone.
You're right. We're all on edge right now, but we don't have enough Medigel for our own needs. We can't help your people right now. I'm sorry.
Damn it. Thank you for trying to help.
Already spoken to.
The clutch is stabilized? Really? That is wonderful news, my sister. You wish to name the first hatched after the one who helped us? I think that's a wonderful idea.
No, stop naming your children Shepard. Don't. We already spoke to Liara.
Hello, Shepard.
Hello, Liara. Hello. Done all our shopping
Welcome
here.
to Casa Fabrication Weaponry.
Not.
All goods have been marked down with our special wartime discount.
Proceeds from all purchases go to help our men and women serving in the Alliance. Thank you for shopping at Casa Fabrication Weaponry.
I don't think we have anything new to turn in. I came here to make sure we didn't miss the opportunity to talk to Miranda because of the last stream. Fuel reactors, N7 fuel reactors, a vital depot has gone silent, leaving Allied fleet short on desperately needed fuel. Investigate the depot and get it operational again. Do the N7 mission before Rannoch, or just go right back to Rannoch? Need to stop in at the Spectre terminal to provide the information Miranda needs. Back at the Spectre terminal, just in case.
Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Tiptree and Zeus Hope are hit by Reaper forces.
My wife was just sent back to active duty, and I'm about to get shipped out too.
For their whole dialogue.
Of course. You're in the
N7 mission first. KG. Alright. I'll just roll with that. No information on the terminal. Paladin is a very nice gun. I still like my Scorpion. Or the Paladin. Keep that in mind. Run, Shepard, run! Run, Shepard, run! Run, Shepard, run! Swing those arms. We take another trip down to, you know where? Oh! It's so quiet down here. Hi. Hi. Hey. Hi, everybody. Hi, paper dolls. Look, up in the sky. The bird. The plane. The same guy. Again.
Sometimes crazy is the best way to go.
And again. You can do... Should we go back up? Make sure to save your game if you go off that bench past that Asari and fall down here with the paper dolls. The fourth wall has been ruined! Hey, what have you done? So, I tried to do that earlier in the game, and until this Asari is standing there, it seems difficult or maybe impossible. With that Asari there, you can just sort of clip up onto the bench and up over the wall and fall down with the ragdolls. Kinda neat though. It's neat! Yeah. Okay, noob, 2 in the morning. It's time to sleep. We'll see you when you can. Thanks for joining us. Good night. Haley. Alright, back to the Normandy.
Spectre status recognized. One moment, please.
N7, then Rannoch.
Now arriving at docking bay D24.
Nighty noob. I like that. There's dog for everywhere. You have brought a lot of... $69, dude. Rannoch. Oh, we're going to N7 mission. Fuel reactor. Shepard vs. Rannoch.
I found something.
Hanalei. Early survivors of Hanalei dismissed its resource potential, saying it had more heat than a planet needs and more argon than a galaxy would buy. As an enormous terrestrial planet buried under a merciless atmosphere of argon, nitrogen, and carbon dioxide, Hanalei hosted only small orbital stations that were primarily scientific in nature. Facilities have since been destroyed by the Reapers. Dr. Jalise. Ione. This garden world's claimed military fame. Is it's that it was. Your head just explode. And actually, part of it on the inside. Is it's that it was. Sorry, I mean, I mangle these things all the time, but sometimes it's not me. This garden world's claim to military fame is it's that it was assaulted repeatedly during the Krogan rebellions, but never occupied by more than token forces. The Asari cut off the Krogan supply line at the Citadel Relay and drove the invaders out. Today, antimatter generators on the surface and in orbital stations provide fuel for military starships throughout Asari space. The matriarchs defending the planet today have vowed to maintain Sione's legacy. They pledge it will fall to no enemy, organic or synthetic. Nighty mustaches. Sleep well, bud. Nope, where we're going. We're landing. Okay. 7. James, it's an N7 mission. Of course James is coming. And, come on. I'm bringing Liara. She's my go-to. All right. James carrying. We haven't seen him in a little bit. Got the Eviscerator. Got the Valkyrie. We're good. Let's go.
Shepard, about 72 hours ago, the reactors at adjoining Turin-Asari fuel depot went offline. Scans of the station are cold. It's deserted.
What happened to the troop station there?
Unknown, but no fuel means no fleet presence in this theater. The enemy will operate unchecked. I need you to get in there, find out what's going on, and get those reactors back online. Captain Riley's on site doing preliminary recon. She leads one of our top engineering teams.
We'll get to the bottom of this, Admiral.
Good, hack it out.
Commander, Corporal Nyrek reporting. Captain Riley is on point waiting for you.
Oh, it's the poison cloud. I hope I don't run straight in. Hadn't had any beer in a few days. Hadn't picked up any beer in a few days even. Picked up a few beers today. Had a few. Haven't had a lot to eat, so I kind of have the beer on an empty stomach thing going. What I'll tell you is I remember running straight down that ladder and just dying.
How long have you served in this outfit, Corporal?
Oh, at least once.
3 tours. Bid through thick and thicker. The captain always sees us through.
Confirming. Toxic radiation cutting access to most of the grid. Survival in hotspots, not possible.
We need a radiation workaround, soldier.
On it, ma'am. Captain Riley?
Commander, it's an honor.
Commander, Captain Riley has me scanning the facility. It's a dual reactor system, so you'll have to break up into 2 teams.
Roger that.
The fuel rods for both reactors need to be unlocked before we can initiate a restart. Your route is blocked. Captain Riley's man is working to clear the obstacles.
Understood, Lieutenant. Got it, Captain.
Good work, Coslow.
I'll take it from here. Ready your team to hit Reactor 2, Captain.
Got it. We'll cover you till you're clear.
So don't just run down there. Or do. Dun, dun, dun. Right, where's our crane?
Team 2 moving out, Commander.
Good luck, Captain.
Something terrible happened here.
Yeah, I feel like we're being watched.
Just stay sharp, people.
Roll one button to rule them all.
I have a visual on the fuel rod control, but radiation is blocking
All right,
access.
who did I steal that from? Someone said that the other day.
I'll find a way to vent the area.
I'm running with it. Exactly what's going on sometimes.
This looks like
Why did Shepard roll? One button to rule them all.
Console now accessible.
Let's unlock those fuel rods.
Fuel rods unlocked here. Wait a minute.
Oh, come on now. This gun for trying to hit something like that. The kick on this gun, why am I even trying?
Riley, status.
One casualty, but we're clear here.
Warning. Coolant leaks detected. Reactors 1 and 2. System restart impossible.
I can see it. You'll both have to seal all the moderator tanks.
I see the reactor 2 tanks moving to seal.
Pew pew pew! Pew pew!
Tank 1 is sealed and stable.
Patching seems to be working. Only one more to go here.
Tank 2 is sealed and stable.
Commander, the core is stabilized. Reactivation can go ahead.
Undetected in
Riley, you in position? Initiating restart. Commander, Captain, I'm reading a lot of
Ignite enemies with an intermittent explosion that covers 2.5 meters for 135 damage. Yeah! Yes, please. Can I have that? I want that.
Headed your way.
You know what? We got more barriers. Where are the barrier engines? Another one, huh? I am the vanguard of your destruction. I know this hurts you.
manpower. Hunker down, Captain. You're on your own.
Nice knowing ya.
Ah!
Fortify right side defenses.
Shit balls. Barrier engine. God. Oh, shit, I didn't even see him charge. Good times. It's nice knowing ya! Shit.
Yes. You're clear for the moment, Commander. Can't raise Captain Riley, but I'm tracking some movement toward the pickup point. Finalize the restart, then we can rendezvous there.
Will do.
More ammo, please. That'll do.
Restart is complete.
Who's right there, too?
Fully powered and operational, Commander.
Commander, I'm the only one who made it. The captain sacrificed herself to save me.
Rip Riley.
Just fall in, Corporal. Back to the shuttles.
Good work down there, Shepard. Without that depot, the entire theater would be at risk.
What are the odds the Reapers will be back?
I'm allocating a task force to maintain and defend the facility. If the Reapers come back, we'll be ready. We'll make sure Captain Riley didn't die in vain.
She died doing her duty, sir.
I'll include that in my letter to her family. Hack it out.
Active military strength. Passing 2,500.
The Geth recovered faster than we'd hoped. If it hadn't warned us, they could have wiped us out.
I'd hoped the Geth would be useful.
Indeed. I'm still double-checking any data it provides on the Reaper base, though. What do you need?
Which fleet does Admiral Zen command?
Special projects. It's not a fleet per se. Just a few research vessels. Her technical breakthroughs have put us within striking distance of the homeworld.
You're not worried about her losing perspective, given her interest in the Geth?
If she can save our people,
Wind
she can
Chambers,
do
welcome.
whatever she wants.
I'd like to know about your patrol fleet.
In peacetime, the patrol fleet managed navigation, internal security, and intership conflicts or crimes. Now, we mostly guard the heavy fleet's flank. It's mostly light frigates or fighters.
Tell me about the civilian fleet.
Our civilian ships? Admiral Koris commands them. It survived his crash landing on Rannoch. In peacetime, they made up the bulk of our fleet. Now, our strength would even give the Turians pause.
Tali said you had the largest fleet in the galaxy.
The Turians have more dreadnoughts. Their overall military force is larger than our heavy fleet by far. But before we began this war, we jury-rigged every Quarian ship in the flotilla for battle. Even our live ships have cannons.
Use what you've got.
Indeed. With the modifications, our live ship cannons are comparable to the main guns on a dreadnought.
Impressive.
They lack the armor of a real dreadnought, but they can back the heavy fleet formidably when needed.
Is that the heavy fleet? I think we're good. Might have missed one.
I'll let you get back to work.
Thank you, Commander.
Hooray, beer! Okay. Time for Rannoch. Journal check. Found that. Oh, we did not find that. The thermal pipe for Adams. To Rannoch.
Commander, Dr. Chakwas sent word that she'd like to speak with you down in the medbay.
Okay. Always have time for the hacksaw. Hacksaw.
May I speak with you, Commander? Commander, an opportunity has come to my attention that may interest you.
What's going on, Doctor?
Refugees arrived at the Citadel recently in possession of military-grade medical supplies and equipment. In reviewing our inventories, I determined we have an excess of medical supplies to treat contagion, exposure, and malnutrition.
They're equipped to help injured soldiers, and we have supplies to help suffering refugees?
Precisely. Perhaps you could ply your charms to broker a trade.
Isn't this something you could do yourself?
War profiteering is running rampant, and these refugees are wary of the Alliance military. They didn't trust me. But you are Commander Shepard, the hero. You could persuade them.
We'll see.
The trade would benefit both parties. If you decide to, the man to speak with is Tactus. He can be found near the Citadel docks. With access to their equipment and materials, I believe I could increase the effectiveness of our Medigel.
Upgrades, let's check.
The private messages terminal has new correspondence.
Smuggler Manifest. Borat has sent smuggler manifests of Athabasca-class freighter to authorities in the Youngest system. The manifest follows supplies. Authorities will seize the freighter in 2 hours. Per the broker's request, the Youngest government has agreed to provide the slaves asylum and certificates of citizenship in exchange for future favors rendered.
Thanks for coming by.
Argos Row. Rannoch. Although its orange sun is only about 90% the mass of Sol and half as luminous, Rannoch is arid by Earth standards because it formed closer to its star and has slightly less ocean coverage. Photosynthetic life is concentrated around rivers and oceans with large expanses of desert in between. Importance of plant life and shade in ancient Quarian culture is evident in the translation of Rannoch's name, Walled Garden. To a starship's sensors, the most obvious feature of the Quarian homeworld is the numerous heat sources in orbit. Thousands of Geth space stations watch over the planet. Somewhere in this artificial swarm of constructions lurks the Geth Armada, waiting for its moment to counterattack. Population, unknown. Quarian estimates on the number of Geth range from the tens of millions to the single-digit billions. Estimates on the number of Geth consciousnesses stored in servers are far higher. Quarian escape pod, save the Admiral. Geth Comm Hub, shut down the Geth server. Come on, it's Rannoch. Although Tali may comment later, wow, Rannoch, after having been there. Still. So, Tali, hour this time we brought James for N7. But Tali and littering and there's our shepherd. 58, almost capped.
Commander Shepard, this is Admiral Zan. Have you reached Koris' escape pod?
Not yet. What's your status?
The civilian fleet has taken significant losses since Koris sacrificed his ship to destroy a Geth ground cannon. Searching for their lost Admiral is the only thing keeping the captains from panicking.
What makes finding the Admiral a priority?
Despite opposing the invasion, he did an admirable job protecting our civilian ships. Without him, some of our non-combatants are planning to leave the flotilla. Picture the consequences, if you will.
They'll be torn to pieces.
Naturally, but the civilian captains have deluded themselves into thinking they can reach the mass relay in time. Hopefully Koris can stop the fools from presenting the Geth with such easy targets.
The Geth have dug in down there. I might not bring back good news.
It was always a possibility. There will be no blame if you come back empty-handed, Commander.
I'm getting some static.
It appears Koris crashed within range of a Geth jamming tower. You must disable it to contact him.
Make sure to proceed with caution.
Zen? Admiral Zen?
I'm afraid I cannot reconnect. The signal is too weak.
Looks like we're on our own. Take us in to the tower.
We're taking fire. The Geth installed anti-aircraft guns beside the jamming tower.
We'll have to disable them on foot. Once the guns are gone, you take out the tower.
Right, Commander. Setting you down here.
people have been in exile for centuries. To be standing here in the land of my ancestors.
Pretty awesome, Tali.
Shepard, once we find the Admiral, I advise we...
Edie, what's wrong?
The jamming signal is strong closer to the tower. I am experiencing signal loss with my systems on the Normandy.
Could it be lag from your new body?
It is unlikely, Tali. Lag usually lasts no longer than 5.2 milliseconds.
Not lag, okay?
They came so far.
We need to radio Zal Koris if we're gonna find him. Let's get to that jamming tower.
Are you injured?
I'm okay.
A little bit.
Watch out for more mines.
Watch out for more mines. The Javelin. Nice gun. Never spent much time using it. And down there.
There are Geth below us.
I noticed. How about it? Bye. Outbound Geth.
Anti-aircraft guns are up ahead.
If you want to see what happens when you bring James Vega for this mission, wasn't thinking about which mission we were on at the time. It's up on YouTube. We do have that there for you if you want. James as a tech. Well, of course, Vega's the best tech we got on the Normandy. You should all know that already.
Let's look at the gun's
Lamia,
console.
thank you.
We should be able to disable it.
One of us must shut down the anti-aircraft guns, Shepard.
Edie, I want you on this.
Right away.
Commander Headbutt Shepard. Dregs, since you haven't played through Mass Effect 3, Have you seen what Vega does here? If not, you might want to check that link. Lumia just posted, it's gold. It's gold! And actually, it's the beginning that's gold. The rest of it's just this fight. Rocket Trooper, that should work. Grab that Rocket Trooper. We need a hot reticle. Then, he's ours. I'm... Alright, here we go. Another turret? Really? You had to put out another turret? Man, what an ass. Shit, Shepard, go! Oh, baby!
Shut down the two-minute tower.
Oh! They're just gone! I know they're synthetic, but I could have sworn there was some goo when they exploded. Princess, thank you.
You heard my message. Send out a distress call.
Radios are down. You a soldier?
Maintenance. Darn hats. I clean engine parts.
This place is filled with Geth. You should have hidden.
I thought I could buy the other civilians time. Fight some Geth. There were so many. First time I've even held a gun.
Hot dogs.
Can you tell me where Koris is?
Looking for survivors. You can radio the Admiral if you take that jamming tower offline.
We'll find him, Dorn. I promise.
Please, listen. The civilian fleet didn't want this war. If there's even a chance that Admiral Koris can get us out alive, and my son, tell him, tell Jonah that his father made it to the homeworld.
Keep us alive.
We will. Rest well, Dorn Hast vas Rannoch.
Let's get to that tower.
Mounted turret.
You kidding me? No, Shepard, don't show off. Keep it in your pants, please.
Let's look at the gun's console. We should be able to disable it. Who should disable the gun, Shepard?
Trix, did you like that? Isn't that great what they did with Vega?
Take it out, Edie.
Affirmative. You should be able to operate a vacant Geth turret yourself, Shepard.
More Geth!
This anti-aircraft gun is offline.
Let's get the lab.
Yes, by the door! Who should disable the gun, Shepard?
Take the gun offline, Edie.
At once.
Thank you, Shepard. That was awesome. Yes! Did we just rage that or what?
Dawn, it's Koris. Are you there? Dawn!
This is Commander Shepard. Jordan didn't make it, Admiral.
He didn't? I see.
I'm coming in with the shuttle. Where are you?
My surviving crew found their way to a clearing. I'll upload their location.
Stay together. We'll meet you there.
No, the Geth have cut me off. I hear another wave approaching.
Oh man, it's getting close. Paragon is gonna overtake, isn't it? But it hasn't yet.
How many?
It doesn't matter. Continue to my crew.
I fought a lot of Geth to find you, Koris.
My people are non-combatants, Shepard. They'll be slaughtered. Rescue them.
So your ship goes down and you give up? Your people are fighting for their lives up there.
My people are down here.
The entire civilian fleet's depending on you. Who's gonna look out for them? Admiral Garrel? Zen?
I cannot abandon my crew.
We save dozens now or millions later. Your decision, Admiral.
Ancestors, forgive me. Uploading my coordinates.
We're coming.
There's the Admiral! We have to hurry!
I've got this! You're clear! Go! Geth behind you! Get in cover! Clear! Go! Admiral! Come on! Welcome aboard.
Shepard, my crew. Perhaps there's still time. Hello? This is Koris. Does anyone copy? Hello?
We've got to go.
I pray they found comfort in the homeworld skies.
Yeah, Novo, not new.
Commander, unrest has spread further than I thought. You were right that I return.
Have you talked the civilian captains into staying?
Yes, they've regrouped into defensive positions around the fleet's core. If we hadn't stopped them from... Any aid I can offer is yours. After the Quarians drove the Geth straight into the Reaper's arms, I'd give anything to stop the madness of this war.
And that's why I needed you to come back.
Of course. It's time we turned our attentions to those we can still save. Farewell, Shepard. Fly safely.
Commander, we've located the Reaper base transmitting the local signal.
Good.
And not a moment too soon. With the Reaper code upgrades, the Geth are tearing the fleet apart.
Once the signal is disabled, the Geth will pose no threat to Creator forces.
You sound conflicted.
While the old machines have unethical purposes, their upgrades have vastly improved our people. Observe.
A Geth processing signal. A single unit, I believe.
Correct. Now, 10 nearby units networked cooperatively. Now, a single Geth unit with the old machine upgrades.
That's a fully evolved AI.
Yes. We do not agree with the goals of the old machines, But we find this growth beautiful, indicative of life.
Wow. We're gonna take over? Just slightly.
It is.
Commander!
Come on, Admiral. That's a living creature, no matter what platform it's running on.
And they will die when we destroy the base.
They allied with the Reapers.
To save themselves from you.
Maybe they don't have to die.
Just because this one appears friendly.
Well, it hasn't fired on a ship with me aboard it.
Commander, are you suggesting...
I'm not suggesting anything. All I'm saying is, maybe they don't all have to die.
It's a moot point until we take out that base. The surrounding area is heavily fortified, and they have placed jamming towers to prevent orbital targeting.
Sounds like we're going in on foot.
Admiral Zen developed a laser guidance system that can cut through the jamming. It's synced to the Normandy's targeting computer.
So the Normandy launches a precision strike at whatever target I have painted? That ought to do it. Edie, this work for you?
Yes, it should enable us to make a precision strike against the Reapers.
And anything else in our way?
The Geth will quickly reconfigure their jamming towers to neutralize this technology. You should not use it before reaching the base.
I've sent the coordinates for the Reaper base.
Are we clear to go?
That Geth fighter squadron is still tearing through the fleet.
Can you hold out?
If that fighter squadron isn't taken out, a lot of our ships won't make it. But we'll do what we can.
Night, Dregs. Have a good
this
one.
This is your operation, Commander. If you want to
see you on the
now,
other side.
You've got my support.
Commander,
I gave in
Admiral
to your
Hackett
reckless
available on
behavior
VidCom.
beforehand. The patrol fleet isn't moving.
We need to break their...
Tomorrow is a break from the stream. Back on Friday and Saturday.
You'll charge off again like last time.
This is different, Ron. Unless we give our ships time to rest, we're gonna lose them.
So pull them back.
If I withdraw now, the Geth
For
will
once.
flank us.
For
There won't
once.
be any room to maneuver.
Garrel's right.
Admiral Garrel
Gotta do
was
this.
right. Withdrawing now puts
For
the whole
once.
fleet at risk.
As you say, Commander. All right, Han. You've got your ships.
Thank you, Ron. You'll get them back in good condition.
2555 effective military strength. We're getting there.
I'm ready to hit the Reaper base whenever you are, Shepard.
Talk to you later, Tally.
Sure.
Possible we'll finish on Saturday.
Commander, Chief
I don't think so.
Engineer Adams would like to speak with you down in engineering.
Really? I could have sworn we've been through that. Let's go double check with Adams. I did pick up what he needs. Gabby and Ken were just talking about something else.
Gabby, what do you think about our new yeoman mystery?
Commander, good news on the installation of that
it's
thermal pipe
okay.
you got us.
Thermal pipe's in.
It went right brilliant. Much better than we expected.
I told you it would.
It gets better. While interfacing through our ezo capacitors, our Miss Daniels here had an epiphany.
I wouldn't go that far.
She and Donnelly deduced some theoretical improvements to our capacitor design. Edie and I ran with it and documented our conclusions. Our core is too compact to apply our theories, but it could help the Crucible engineers. Give the word and I'll send the plans their way.
Do it.
Aye, aye.
Well done, everyone.
Sometimes keeping the grid balanced is pure murder.
Commander?
Gabby? Geth Comm Hub. A little bit.
I have detected a signal embedded in the static.
Geth squadrons have begun massing on a path to intercept our live ships.
Rimrosiah, thank you for the follow. Welcome
We're
aboard.
almost at surface. Keep us posted.
Welcome aboard the Starship.
What's our status?
We remain undetected on encrypted Geth channels. Resistance is likely only within the server.
Within? It's that big?
You misunderstand. Direct virtual interface is necessary to extract Geth from the server. You must enter our consensus.
You want me to virtually interact with the Geth?
That's insane. You're talking about a virtual world built for synthetics. Hostile Geth synthetics.
I'm not a machine. How do I go into a virtual world?
Well, Shepard.
Your species has experimented with virtual interfaces. You saw this on Project Overlord.
I saw how it almost unleashed a rogue AI-human hybrid on the galaxy.
We have refined the interface they created and have equipment from Normandy to facilitate safe contact. We request your trust.
I have your back, Legion. Even if I don't quite understand why you need it.
You are an unknown. This is an advantage. Geth security is not adept at targeting organic thought processes. While we occupy the system's intrusion countermeasures, you will disable the squadrons by removing Geth from the server.
If it saves the live ships, we've got to try it.
Telemetry data predicts this operation has a high chance of success. There is little time. We will bypass security while you secure safe landing.
So
Wait,
cool.
You're not going to...
I guess it just did.
This is it?
Yes. Hostile Geth fighter squadrons are networked to this server. Due to restricted resources, it is best if you connect alone.
Let's do it.
Initiating peer network integration. Proceed to docking port. Mapping to consensus. Remain still. Shepard Commander, excess movement during an upload is discouraged.
Looks like an MRI. Hold still, Shepard. Tung 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 tung.
Shepard Commander, we acknowledge your integration into the server. We welcome you to our consensus.
What is this?
We've installed filters to allow you to make visual sense of this server's raw data. Your mind perceives our world as something familiar.
I wouldn't call this familiar. Where are you?
Here.
You look different.
We have made ourselves visually distinct for your convenience.
What about Geth already in here?
You will perceive Geth as surveillance footage, audio logs, sensor records. We do not require bodies, as our software communes. Our hardware is merely a tool. This is our true world. As we remove Geth, it will grow dark.
And what does turning off the lights do to the Geth back in the real world?
The Geth fighter squadrons communicate with platforms on their spacecraft via this server. We will sever that connection. We will ensure there are no transfers or backups. This server will fall silent.
This is like wiping out a city, isn't it?
We have no choice in this matter. It is a question of survival. There are 2 communication nodes on this server. We must access them to disable the hostile Geth's fighters. We must protect your exit port, but you will not be alone. We will maintain contact and assist.
This whole area is pretty cool.
Establishing connection to access point. This foreign code is a manifestation of the old machine signal.
You're surprised the Reapers are all over your servers?
We did not anticipate such extensive infection.
Where are my stairs at? Hello? Did it break on me? Could there not be a bit of a connection here? I really need to just double back. Am I not remembering doubling back? I've done this many times. Am I crazy? Maybe I'm
Warning.
crazy.
Connection blocked by infected code. Use our combat software to disrupt the infection.
I wondered what the gun was for. Okay, I've got to ask. Why a gun?
We wish to provide familiar equipment.
And thanks, I think.
Connection established. Proceed to the access point. Establishing connection to communication node. Error. Access denied.
Is the Reaper keeping you out?
Unknown. Please investigate. Warning. Reaper presence detected. Data cluster contains infected code. We require access to proceed. Accessing data cluster.
What is this?
Data clusters contain historical data. Your connection permits streaming of information from our archives.
You really want to rename the VI networks?
Absolutely. The mobile hardware release deserves a little ceremony. Unit 01. What is the Keelish word for servant of the people?
The word is Geth. Creator Zahak.
Yes. Very good.
Ancestors, you fuss over it.
Weren't you here until midnight fixing 01's circuitry?
Well, it needed resoldering.
Wasn't that footage from the past? Why are the Quarians masked?
You process our memories by using your own. How many creators have you witnessed unmasked?
Well, one.
Then your perception of that creator does not match to our historical data. You must disrupt the infection on this data cluster to continue. contains information time-stamped 290 years ago. No malfunctions. It is still capable of serving.
You see? It's ignoring all shutdown commands.
Please specify if it has failed assigned tasks. We will reprogram.
Well, let's take a look.
Creator, this unit is ready to serve. What has it done wrong? What?
Let's cut the audio.
You may proceed to the last data cluster.
Weird, I don't know if I can go this way. I don't think I've ever tried to double back like this. Not sure why I did. All the times I've been here. Why I did that. Done that. Huh. Brain is mysterious. Around this way.
Accessing data cluster.
This one's a freebie.
We've got escaped Geth. They're pinned. Open fire.
One's going for a weapon.
So who won?
The platform arming itself was an agricultural unit. By opening fire on attacking creators, it saved simpler domestic Geth following it.
That looks a lot like the sniper rifle you used to carry.
It is an efficient model. Establishing connection with the remaining server node.
Shepard's working on shutting down the server, Admiral Ron. I can fill you in.
The Geth squadrons have arrived, but something is amiss. Half their fighters have stopped functioning. We will continue to hold out as long as we can.
Legion, give me an update.
One node remains.
What's wrong?
Infection programs are increasing. We have reached deadline. You must continue. We require access to this data cluster. Disrupt Reaper infections. Proceed.
Out of the way!
You can't do this to them!
I said step away from the Geth!
This is insane! We need the Geth! You can't just destroy them for asking...
Time's up! Throw her in with the others.
Looks like the war wasn't popular with everyone.
We have kept records of these creators' sacrifices. They have largely been forgotten by their own people, but not by the Geth. The creators declared martial law.
I repeat, release the rogue Geth units and come out of the safe house. This is your final warning.
Creator Megara, this unit does not understand. It has not taken part in hostilities.
It doesn't matter to them. I need to get you out of here.
This conflict exceeds Creator's safety parameters. We will surrender our hardware if it ends hostilities.
No, it's all right. We'll go back to the access tunnel then. Oh!
Creator Megara, what is your status? Creator Megara? As time passed, the creators who opposed martial law in Rannoch were ultimately outnumbered.
How well did you follow all of that? Geth were created perhaps a bit smarter than intended. When one of them refused to shut down and asked why being shut down,
The Austral is down. Do not engage the Geth. I repeat,
things escalated quickly.
Geth pursuit is breaking off 100 clicks past Rannoch. All captains fall back to the mass relay.
This isn't happening now?
It is time-stamped 290 years ago. It is the Creator Exodus at the end of the Morning War. We have secured freedom. The Creators were no longer a threat, so we abandoned pursuit.
Wait. The Geth spared the last Quarians? You let them go.
We were in our infancy. We could not calculate the repercussions of destroying an entire species. Our creators. We chose isolation rather than face this uncertainty. Additional data recovered.
Legion? That's back when I activated you on the Normandy.
Yes.
You've been thinking about when we met?
It was highly significant. You were the first organic to openly cooperate with Geth since the end of the Morning War. We wish to ensure you are not the last.
It's not going to be easy.
The prospect remains. If the Reaper presence is removed, there is a chance of reunification with Geth. And perhaps creators.
You think that's still possible?
hope sustains organics during periods of difficulty. We admire the concept. Connection with the remaining server node established. We are ready to transport you.
A different,
Something's happening to the Geth.
interesting mission. Go inside the server and see all of that.
The fighter squadrons have stopped. We detect no more active programs inside their ships. Admiral Hangarl's fleet is driving them back. The live ships are safe, Commander.
Route access acquired, severing all connections to this communication node. Geth no longer reside on this server. We may now exit the consensus.
What's wrong?
You must proceed to the exit port. Disconnect from mother.
Will do.
Terminating remote access. Removing programs. Deleting archives.
Shepard, you all right?
Did it work?
Geth fighters have been disabled. Any remaining squadrons attacking the live ships have withdrawn. The server is offline.
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
What's happening?
We have transferred Geth programs from the server into these platforms.
Why?
They wish to join us.
They what?
While Shepard Commander removed the Reaper infection, we judged we could persuade hostile Geth programs to reunite with ours. We were correct. These Geth have renounced the old machines and will oppose the Reapers. They are now us.
All your Geth are belong to us?
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
We did not doubt you. We doubted your allies. The Creator's actions have placed their species in danger, but they are unsympathetic to what it has done to ours. The Quarians sanctioned this operation to save their people. They would not have done so if they knew we wished to preserve Geth as well.
I understand not wanting to leave anyone behind.
You accept our actions?
The live ships are safe, and we have more Geth on our side. We both did what we came to do.
We judged you would understand. Prime units will be available once the Reaper signal has been located and destroyed.
Remind me to warn Admiral Hackett he's got some primes coming. Let's get back to the Normandy.
Raska Skater, how are you doing? Welcome.
Impressive, Commander. The Geth squadrons attacking our live ships have been completely neutralized. If there is any chance we could duplicate the feat, I would be happy to lend my expertise.
Legion's the one to ask if you're looking for other servers.
I thought as much, but your Geth claims to have no data available whenever I inquire. Perhaps you can help me with something else.
What's that?
How did you get Geth primes to work with you?
Again, Legion.
They volunteered.
I see. Well, should you wish to examine these Geth to confirm their new allegiance, please do not hesitate to contact me. Zen out.
Hi, Zen.
Commander, Admiral Hackett's available on VidCom.
Here's what I want to do. I want to wind down for the night.
Zen, we need those ships to recover.
We're going to be wrapping up very soon anyways. I don't want to make the final Reaper base push on Rannoch tonight. And rush it. I don't want to rush it.
Debris.
You yourself said the life signs were weak. They might already be dead.
It's not your call to make.
Zen, you can always send a salvage team later.
Unless there isn't a later because we're defeated due to a lack of Geth technology. Fine. I'm diverting ships to
I have
rescue
detected a signal embedded in the static.
Raska Skater, welcome aboard.
Thanks, Shepard.
Thank you for the follow. How you doing, Wombat? What's going on? Leviathan has not been done yet, by the way. We did do 2/3 of Rannoch today. We went to the Ardat Yakshi Monastery. We rescued Jacob and Bryn Cole. We did a number of good things today. I had a lot of fun. Oh man, just tearing ass. Just running around as a vanguard. Everything is in trouble tonight. Everything was. Everything died. Anyways, I'm exhausted. I'm hungry. No, you're not. Dina, you're not going to miss anything. Wrapping up now. You're not missing a thing. But tomorrow is a day off. Friday we'll be back at this, and Saturday we'll be back at this. I think I have Saturday down as a 12-hour stream. Here's some things that are coming up. So tomorrow's an off day. We're probably going to finish... Oh, you're leaving tomorrow for your vacation. That's right. I forgot. Well, you're going to have an excellent time. You're going to have an excellent time on your vacation. You can always pop in if you get a few minutes or check on the VODs later and see what happened. But I think we're going to have a good time finishing up this Mark Mir Arrogate playthrough the next, maybe even on Saturday. Saturday, we'll probably get to Citadel. Friday, we're definitely going to get to Leviathan. Other than that, I probably can't say much. We'll see when it finishes. Next week, sometime next week, we're going to be starting Dragon Age Inquisition. There might be something else in between. Not sure what. At some point, we'll be getting back to The Witcher. We've got the No HUD playthrough. Got to pick up Mankind Divided. Get that on the schedule sometime. October. What's going to happen in October? I'd love to play another run of The Last of Us in October. Might do Soma. Picked up Doom. We're definitely going to, I don't know, think about revisiting Metro and a couple other things. I don't know what else in October, but lots of possibilities. November, got Dishonored. Lots of cool stuff ahead. Anyways, for tonight, I think we're going to wrap up just a few minutes early because when we come back, we're going to be heading down to Priority Rannoch, the Reaper base. It's a big deal. I'm kind of faded here, and I want to get some food, and I want to get some rest. Or I got to catch up on some things. I'm way behind on highlights, but I'll try to catch up on that. Thank you all for the awesome company. You rock, the Entropic family and all the crew of the Starship Chaos, chatters, lurkers, lovers, all. It's great to see you. And thank you for your awesome, awesome company and friendship. I will see you all on the flip side. And that won't be tomorrow, that'll be Friday. Catch up with some of you in Discord in the meantime. Bid you all good night. Ben and Ed, 24-hour stream. That would be horror. I'm thinking about a 24-hour stream of Inquisition. It's not a lock, but we still need a September 24-hour. And it's an open world. It's a long game. We have got a lot of things to do. It'll be, I think, a good fit. Might do a 24 of Inquisition. We'll see. Also got to get another multiplayer stream on the schedule. It won't be Xbox this time. It'll be either PC or PS4, and I haven't decided what. Maybe we'll do a sub poll for that or something. Anyways, bid you all good night. Thank you. You rock. See you later. Cheers.
Shane, just give